Everybody, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Amok. I am a little late. I know, I'm sorry. Okay. Put you away in here. Oh. Okay. Could you stop hitting me with your tail? No, okay. Do not headbutt the mic. This is why I was late. Partially. Okay. Alright. Girl. Okay, you gotta lay down, girl. There you go. Flop. Flop. Alright, well, the flop's not gonna work either. Hang on. Girl? Hey, there you go. There you go. Okay. That's better. Alright. You're just flopping right on my thumb, controlling my movement stick. This should be interesting. Yeah. Oh, benevolent graves. Okay. Is this just a, is this a boss fight? $8,000. Do we have enough? We have enough of these. Maybe? Tiny cat child. It's not helping. This is not helping, little girl. Is that just enough to level? Yeah, nice. A little extra, but that's fine. Okay, we'll do magic to 12, and then... Do we have a bunch of gear on us? We do. Okay, now, see, this is technically is better than what we have, only from the standpoint the familiarity level will make it better once we're familiar with the weapon. But it tells us that it's not better, which is wrong. It's basically the same, except for we get plus to block, which we don't even block, so yeah. Okay. E plus 34. That's the first helmet I've seen that we could actually put on and gain or not lose all of our ki. So Haya Garb faceplate. Yum. It's also Yokai Slayer. A cool helmet. Kodama sensor, ninjutsu power, and ki. Skill and con. Okay, we're gonna lock that. If anything, we'll just use it for a cosmetic. That's cool. I like that. Currently we have key recovery, backstab defense, untouched Nioh. Okay, so Nothing too great. Low damage, run speed, paralysis resistance, and untouched ninjutsu. Yo. Yeah. I think we finally got a new chess piece. Sweet. Okay. Gauntlets in here. No, not really. And the extra bow damage and run speed on these is crazy. Ooh. No. Yeah. I'm gonna lock all these, though. Because I'm sure we're gonna run into fights where we're gonna need the, resistance. Okay. Cool. Let's do a quick look here. Okay, we cannot get rejuvenation yet. Final blow damage. All right. Thanks. Oh, right. I forgot we have that. Okay. That could be pretty good. Interesting. Hastens your key recovery by sacrificing movement speed. Hey, Benji. I'm sorry, I'm super I'm super focused. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. How's the Nioh grind going? It's going. It's going. We beat the last boss in, I think, sub 10 tries. And that boss is a pain in the butt. So pretty good. It's funny because I'm remembering some mobs from the first time I played this that I thought were easy are now more difficult with this weapon, and then vice versa. Like, the snake ladies from the mission we were just on. We can't get this yet. Okay. The last time I played it, I didn't really, like, they were a challenge, but not nearly as challenging as with this weapon equipped. So that's kind of weird. Is it a Souls-like? Oh, yeah. I would... I hesitate to say this because I'm sure people will come after me for saying it. I think this game is more difficult than Souls, personally. And funny enough, I learned that apparently these are in a classification called masocore, which is apparently a thing. Yeah. I had never heard of that before, but apparently it's a thing. It is apparently a thing. Oh, we already have this. Okay. Low stance. Okay. Reduces damage dealt, but in exchange they consume less ki. That. Damage based on magic. Oh, let's go ahead and grab this. I'm in low a lot. As in masochism? Yes. Yes. It's apparently, like, if you look up masocore, masochist and hardcore, like, and it's used to define games that are intentionally frustrating and ultra difficult. I have no idea if that term is also applied to Souls, Dark Souls. I'm sure it probably is. Is this a full... Said that. I actually want to go look. Souls. Dark Souls 3, sure. User-defined tags. No, that's not what I want. I want the actual tags. Does it say anywhere? I haven't played Liza P, but that was really fun to watch. I haven't played it either. It's on my list. Dark Souls is also considered a masocore game. Okay, I figured. Yeah, Liza P is on my list, for sure. I can ever get through the list I've already got going. A list is a mile long. We picked up Star Rupture. My wife and I have been playing Star Rupture. We just got Alchemy Factory. To mess around in. So... Cuphead is also... Okay, Cuphead I can definitely see as being a masochist. I know not to play that game. That game would really tilt me. Because I know I am horrible at that kind of game. Crab's Treasure? Yep, that's also on my list. I've heard good things about it, too. I see her.
Tokichiro insisted I came, but it turns out there's not a lot to see. I'll take care of things here. You head down to the village.
Okay, Peachy. We will try. Yeah, so I never finished this game, Benji, and then the third one's coming out. Probably next month. Ever wake up in sheer terror at in the middle of the night of the never-ending list? No, I mean, I do, but it's never about games. Unfortunately, I think I would prefer if it was. I have a long history of nightmares and whatnot at night, which is part of the reason I don't sleep very well. but waking reality, yes. There's I mean, it's seriously so. Like, I started the channel with the intent to get through the backlog, and I'm quickly realizing that I'm never going to get all the way through the backlog because there are too many games coming out that I want to play. I mean, February is packed, and I can't even afford to buy all of the games coming out in February that I want to play. It's crazy. The one different thing for this, or at least I think, I don't remember this being in Dark Souls. What I just killed was another player who died to that enemy that I fought. You can fight them and get their gear. You get that too, always running from something? Yeah, mine's it's a host of different things. What sucks is, like, you know, usually it's attributed to stress or whatever, right? I can be totally relaxed, crash really hard, and just wake up drenched in sweat and having a nightmare where, you know, everyone I know is being murdered, or at this point I've gotten so used to it that it's just like, if I have a dream that's not that, I tend to actually remember it because it's so few and far between. Ooh, what you guarding back here, buddy? I see you, you little jerk. What you guarding back here? What you got? I forgot I can backstab now. Ow. I think one thing that can make this game a lot harder than Dark Souls is if you ignore a lot of the mechanics. This has so many... Ow! So many layers of mechanics. Like, you have key pulses, you have counters with your yokai abilities. You have stance dancing. If you don't do at least some of it, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay. I don't want to fight you. Yeah, some of the best ways to get gear is to fight these players that have died. It's also their corpse. Like, right here it says beaten to death by an Ippendatora. That means that hazy spot up there is going to spawn that thing, and that's what they died to. So it's a little informational heads up as well. This guy died to it too. Yep. Okay. You're gonna love this guy. The pogo stick man. Oh, this is a bad place to be. This is bad, bad, bad. I'm on fire. Woo. Okay. Scary. Okay, well, you know, only had to use half of our health pots. You can dance if you want to. Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. Let's do this. So you also have ninjutsu, and you have magic, effectively. So I just used a regen magic. And then ninjutsu is shurikens, bombs, what else? What else is in ninja? I typically go the magic route. I don't really do a whole lot with ninja. Feathers. That looks kind of cool. That's a little magic-y. Hellfire feathers. What does that look like? It's cool. All right. Okay. And then you've got like the assassination passives. Sneak attacks and the extra bonus damage. And then this is like medicine. Yeah, poison and paralyze. And medicines. Oh. They got traps too. Didn't know that. Okay. Magic is, you know, there's regen, there's, familiars. These are like your defensive tree. Down here is all lightning. I suppose the Onmyo magic is elemental, whereas ninja is not. But yeah. And then you've also got, so you've got your shiftling tree, which is your yokai form. And then you have 14 weapons to choose from. I can use up to 2 of them at a time. So I have the bonking hammer back here that I never use because I'm not a huge fan of it. But I don't really ever switch weapons. There's some crazy builds out there where you switch stances and then like mid-attack switch weapons. Stance dance in that weapon and then switch back, and it builds up all these like combos and bonuses and stuff. I'm too old for that. My brain does not operate that way. Amazing news, you're super hyped. Star Wars Outlaws is now on Game Pass. Kappa. Big Kappa. Oy. That game. I really... Oh no, Death Wheels. I really, really, really hope... And I have hope that the most recent announced Star Wars games are good. The New Republic looks amazing. Or whatever that one was called. From the guy that did KOTOR. Very high hopes for that. And the Pod Racer that's not Pod Racer game, I will most likely play on stream. I haven't played a good racing game, and I don't even know how long. Okay, I see you back here, buddy. Are you asleep? You're not asleep. Okay. Not a sleepy boy. Got it. If Wars has taught us anything, it's that there's always hope. Yep, that's a good point. Yep. Oh man, I hate these wheels so much. We're most likely gonna die to this wheel. I'm just saying. Hi! I don't like you. Please stop. Oh boy, that's not good. Woo. Okay, those were a lot more difficult with the last time I played this game. That wasn't too bad. It turns out fire hurts. Just FYI. In case anybody was wondering. Fire hurts. Can confirm. What was the... There was another game, I can't remember the name of it. There's a third Star Wars game that I think was announced, but it's not coming out this year. And it looked really cool. I don't remember what it was called. That's a big boy back there. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a big boy. You only know of the new the KOTOR, whatever they decided to call it, Knights of the or the New Republic or whatever it was. Boy, we almost died. Thank goodness those have very, very slow timing. There's oh, I know what it was. It's the Star Wars XCOM game. It actually looks, as much as I hate XCOM and all of its RNG garbage, it actually looks pretty good. Looks fun. Wait, is there actually a KOTOR remake? I know the guy that was behind KOTOR is making the... I can't remember. Hang on. Is it on my Steam? It was called, like, The New Republic or something. Star Wars Galactic Racer is the racing one. What was the name? Zero Company is the one that's like, that's the one that's like XCOM. I mean, it is XCOM with Star Wars skins, basically. Confirmed third Jedi game, an Eclipse title, I don't know what that means, and an Old Republic remake new entry development. Hold up. December 12th. Okay. Kick Racer, Zero Company. Star Wars Eclipse. Oh, that's the name of it. Eclipse. Fate of the Old Republic. That's what I was thinking of. Fate of the Old Republic. Oh, this says Knights of the Old Republic remake is still happening. Okay, well that's amazing. We'll play that. Veteran writer and director Amy Hennig will be at the helm of the studio that is working on another game, an untitled Star Wars game, and she's well known for previously working on big hits such as Uncharted and Jak and Daxter.